Hi guys, RETROCENGO here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna take a look at one of the most beautiful design PCs, the IBM 8530 model M30. Now, just like some of you other guys, I watched LGR's YouTube channel and I was all into Amigas and Commodore 64s, guys, but all of a sudden I saw this video that just popped up after another video where LGR, he bought one of these M30s and showed this on and off button, how satisfying the push button is, the design, everything about this computer. I watched that video and I just instantly fell in love with the design. I mean, I vaguely remember when I went to school, I think I saw, at the library, we had a PC looking like this. It looked like one of these IBM PCs, but I'm not sure, guys. Now, so I have no history with this old PC. My first PC was actually back in 1994. The first one I bought was a 486 DX4 100 megahertz with 4 megabytes of RAM, and short time after I had to upgrade to 8 megabytes because I wanted to play Doom 2 and Command and Conquer and all that in 95. It was just great. So this model 8530 IBM PC, as you can see, it's dirty. It needs to be cleaned. Now, why did I buy this one? If you're a subscriber, then you know I only want to use my time on retro computing that I have memories from, nostalgic reasons. No history, then I'm not interested. Now this one, I have no history with it. Why do I buy this? I mean, look at the condition. Look at how dirty it is. And what's that? That's something. I'm happy I didn't give power on before I opened this cap. Now, the thing is, guys, I fell in love with this design. I made buying ads on our Craigslist, asked my friends around, asked the retro community, asked every place I could, every group I could ask on Facebook that I wanted to buy something like this. An IBM computer from, back in the 80s. Nothing was for sale. And here in Denmark, I live in Denmark. Denmark is a rich country, and we use stuff and just throw them out. I'm also a part of that generation, guys. So, it's just almost impossible to find a PC from the 80s. Just never for sale, no nothing. And I was just frustrated. Oh man, look at this. I'm just gonna pause my story. Look at the battery. Isn't that just beautiful? No leakage and nothing on the backside. And this computer is from 1987. That's just beautiful, man. Love that. So, let's continue with my story, guys. Alright, so I couldn't find none of these. And a guy from the community, he said, those IBM PCs, they are slow. They use special cards. You can't just put in your Sound Blaster AF64 and have a blast with it. The cards that you have to install, these are just so expensive. These computers are really expensive. And then he showed me his IBM model M90 tower. This was it looked like a server tower. It looked crazy. It was a 386 or 486. I'm not sure. He didn't want to sell it. He had two of them. He didn't want to sell them. Nothing like that. But he said that they were pretty expensive. He paid around 5,000 Danish kroners. That's about maybe 700-800 euro or something like that. I'm not sure, guys. Now, he said you can, of course, buy them in bad condition, cheaper, but I mean, they're not for sale in Denmark. But through this lovely community, through YouTube and subscribers on YouTube and stuff like that, word came out and I bought one of these IBM model M30 computers. Oh my God. I mean, the design, the construction, everything is just incredible. I mean, look at this, how the drives are installed. Just one cable at the back and this clip at the bottom. You just click it up and just slide the drive out. I mean, they don't build stuff like this today. Look at the construction of this. I mean, this is just how much metal, how it's just mind-blowing. And I don't know why they did it like this. I mean, it's not like, you know, people that had this computer, they just replaced and bought new disk drives or something like that. I mean, they just, it's clear to see how much effort IBM's R&D did to, you know, research this kind of setup, technology, everything. It's just, it's mind-blowing to see something like that today. So much respect for this design. I love everything about it. Now, the only problem is this computer comes with a CPU called 8086, and I think it's only 7 megahertz. Now, as I said earlier, about summer 94, I think it was, I started with the 100 megahertz. Before that, I had my Amiga 600, 7 megahertz. And before that, I had my Commodore 64, 1 megahertz. Now, as you just saw in this video, it was so dirty, so I had to cut the recording, everything, and take this computer outside. It's a sunny day, I love it. Just took it outside, used the air blower to just, you know, clean the top side of the board, the case. So, because I don't want that, you know, 30-year-old dust in my house. So I just took it out. That's why there is this clip in the video. And as you can see, 8086 processor. So I'm gonna give this power now, and as you can see, turning on the screen, the power is connected. I don't connect the keyboard, the motherboard, but as I turn on the PSU, the fan does not turn. Nothing. Frustrating. On again. Nothing. Try it again. Try to hit it, but still nothing, guys. I really wish that it turned, but yeah, don't do this at home. I just wanted to see if the fan was stuck, because I bought this IBM PC without knowing if it worked or not. I got this offered by a subscriber on YouTube. He wrote to me that he heard from another guy that I was looking for one of these. And he wrote to me that he'd had one of these. He said, "What do you want to give? I don't know if it works or not." And I said, I mean, I don't know about the value, but I don't want to pay 5,000 Danish kroners if I don't know if it works. No, nothing like that. He said, "Dude, if you pay me 1,000 Danish, I will deliver it for you." $1,000? That's like 750 Danish kroners are 100 euros. So maybe 130 euros, guys. But as you can see, when I turn it on and off, it gives a little push to the fan. It feels like it's stuck. I'm not sure. He delivered it to me. I paid him 130. It doesn't work. I don't care. It's not important. Later, I'm gonna tell you why I bought this computer. Because I have one of these. And this one doesn't work. Okay, if it doesn't work, I will just reassemble everything and just, sell this again. But I'm gonna take one part from this. And this little part I searched on eBay. I found from two different sellers copies of this little thing that I needed. And both of them were just so bad copies. One of them I paid about 300 Danish kroners with shipping and all that. The other one did cost me about 250 Danish kroners with shipping. And both of them were just useless. I didn't like them. So I used, over 500 Danish to get this one little thing. And that is just, maybe you think, dude, it's not important. But I just wanted it. So I bought this one. It doesn't work. Okay. I'm not sure. But I think it has a fuse inside this PSU. So maybe it could be a blown fuse. It could be something else. I don't know. Dead PSU, something. I mean, it is from 1987. But I'm not going to use my time on it. I really don't care. If it worked, if it was just, plug and play, then I would just clean everything and have this in my collection because they're just not easy to find today. Look at this, man. It's just hard to explain. I saw this and it's brand new for me, but still I really enjoy everything about it. There you can see. Let's install the net card. But the only thing is, this one runs 7 megahertz. I want to use it, okay? I want to use it. It's just so slow. I don't really know any games from that era. DOS games. Of course, I played, games on my Amiga 600 that was, 7 megahertz. But yeah, so it's not really something that I could use. But still, as a retro collector, retro computing, retro lover, RETROCENGO, I have to have an M30 in my collection, guys. And this one, yeah, I'm gonna take the part that I need, and the rest of it is not gonna stay. I know there are other collectors that would love to get their hands in one of these. I don't know where you live, but here in Denmark, something like this is really, really popular in the community. Look at what's gonna happen now. Bam! I just broke something, man. But still, it's okay. And again, the battery, it's just like new, man. All right. Look at how this is. Look at the construction. Look at everything. It's just slide it in. And again, the reason I didn't clean everything. You can actually clean this cabinet case and make it really lovely. I'm sure about that. But yeah, the PSU is dead, so I don't want to use my time on it. That's something the next guy can do. I don't want to just have this in my collection. I will give it to the next guy, man. That's just how I am. But look at this. Click. Down at the motherboard. Click. That's it. It gets powered through that one ribbon cable also. So it's incredible, man. And look at this. This is just so nice. Oh man, it's just so satisfying. It's hard to explain. Get one of these old computers, man. Then you will know what I'm talking about. If you have some retro love in you, buy one of these old IBMs. I don't care which model, but something. Oh, this design, I love it. It's just they're built like tanks, guys. Oh, it can also be dried caps that it can be so much stuff, but I don't know. I didn't take a closer look on the motherboard. Yeah, look at this. Fits beautiful. Now, that's maybe the most satisfying power button ever built on a computer. Now, this is the reason, guys. This metal IBM logo, I can't find it. So this is the reason I use 130 euro on this computer. Maybe you're thinking, what the hell? But that's just how I feel, man. Oh yes, finally. It took me maybe 1 year to get this. Yes! And you can see on the top, that's my old IBM computer. And now it can have, after I have cleaned everything, then I'm gonna put this one on, guys. And it's gonna be fantastic when I'm done with it. I'm not gonna even take the other disk drive, no, nothing like that. The new one, it's just gonna go out without the IBM logo. That's the only thing I wanna keep. So, I hope you will subscribe. I hope you like this story, because we're gonna disassemble my own M30 that I'm going to keep. We're gonna take a closer look at all the parts and enjoy this computer together with the IBM logo at the front. So until next time, have a great day out there.